Hello today, and today we're going to try and attempt to have a game of Gunship on the Commodore Amiga, and this is a game request by Ashley Farnham. Okay, so this is a game that I've heard about. So it's a combat helicopter flight simulator. I've heard about this game, never ever played it before. Now, if you saw my last flight simulator combat game I did, F-16 Combat Pilot, you probably know I didn't get very far on it because it was overly complicated to play. So the question is, am I going to be able to take off, which I did on F-16 at least, and not only that, go into combat, which I couldn't achieve on F-16. Yeah, it was overly complicated, that game. I don't like games that are overly complicated. It should at least give you a mode, at least, you know, to get you into it, you know, an easy mode, not so complicated. But I do believe with this game it has that option. Good. Right, so by the looks of it, we're flying an Apache helicopter. Right, okay, what's going on? Now, you will need additional instructions because you need to use additional keyboard controls. Right, demo mode. Right, push any key to exit. Okay, it only comes on one disc. Right, this is obviously copy protection. Right, so if we go to realistically, real, you can see there's different options here. Flying your helicopter, realistic, real flight performance, or easy, simplified flight. So that's what I've got it highlighted on. You can change that if you want to. Landing your helicopter, I've got it on easy again, and weather effects. Right, we'll just put it on easy, because it's the first time I'm playing it, essentially, so it's just silly playing a game for the first time, and it's going to be overly complicated. So you wanna get into the game first. Well, I do anyway. Everyone's different. Remember that. Overall risk low. Right, so we continue. So this is already better than F-16 because you got that option to, make the game easier to start off with for new people that are want to play the game like me after all these years. I think it came out in the late 80s, didn't it? I don't know. Style, let's have a look at style. Right, okay, regular mission. So this is I think this is old. Then you got volunteer. Yeah, this is the different higher levels. Gonna keep it on easy. Duty. Now, I've had a test run of this. You put it on flight train, I don't think you can fire any weapons, so I'm going to put it on first cavalry. I think that's the easiest. Right. So we're done. Let's just go into the game. Let's get into the action. Right. C map. C intel. Sick call. That's mean if you'd want to quit or you don't want to do the mission. Support friendly base in. Right. Okay. C map. Okay. Let's continue. Do you know your call sign? If you don't, use own air defences. If you don't, excuse me. If you don't know your own call air defence, so what is my fucking... Right, so... But what is my air... I don't know. Yes, continue. Right, so this is where we can arm our helicopter. Right, I don't know if we can put any more on it. Oh yes, we can. Right, let's Right, okay. Sig call, clear, continue. Right, proceeding to heli base. Now, when I tried this on realistic mode, I couldn't properly get the helicopter to take off. It just kept on going up and then come back down. Yeah, it's not just like a matter of taking off. No, it's not like that at all. But being on the easier mode, you know, it helps things a bit. Right. Okay, first things we got to do is switch on the engines. Right, so we push 1 to switch on the port on and off the starboard, and then we're going to turn on the rotor. See? Right, okay, so the engine's up to full power. Now the collective. This is how we manage to take off the helicopter. Right, so it's F1 for fast, you know, so we'll push F1. Here we go. So at least we're flying. That's the most important thing. Oh shit! See, my own enemy, because I don't know the call sign. So I can fire. So if you push, oh fucking hell! So why is my call sign there? Right. So if you push 4, you got missiles. So they're shooting at me. My own. Okay, now so this ain't as tough as F-16, but maybe we should do a training mission. Right, okay. Can't even fire. Right, so you can see in the radar they're firing at me, but because I don't know, how would I do my call sign? How am I supposed to do that? There's nothing in the instructions. Accelerator time, exit flight. Right, pause go. No, I'm looking at the instructions. Don't tell me how I'm supposed to do the call sign. Right, let's see if we can just keep flying. Oh, what's happened? I think it's switched off my. I think it's damaged my engine. So at least we took off. That's the most. Once again, we can't get into combat. And it's just a review. I see what I think of the game at the end. Is it complicated? Is it like F-16? At least it gives you options. At least you give you a try to play this game. You know, I'm not one for overly complicated games. I'm really not. I want to enjoy the game, not be frustrated to like do this, do that. That's why I like FA Interceptor, because it was nice to play, really nice to play. Mind you, I did have that back in the day. At least I can't do nothing. Right, my engine stopped, so let's get out of that. That didn't go too well, did it? Right, let's go to duty. Flight training in the USA. Learn to fly and shoot against enemies using blanks. Okay, let's go to continue. Right, okay. Continue. 1200 hours. Right, training part. No ops password required. You are cleared for training. Fly over. Anyway, all enemies are armed with simulators that cannot hurt you. Complete flight by returning to the central heli base. Weather is perfect. This will be a day flight. Okay. So, okay, all I need to do is go to continue. Right, so first things we got to do, switch on the engines. What? 1, 2, and 3. Right, so once we're up to speed, push F1. Now, if you know how to fly a helicopter, you know what collective is. If you adjust the rotor or something like that, I don't know. Don't know fuck all about flying a helicopter. Right, so let's go for a little fly. So if we push M, so we call up a map. So I'm supposed. Right, I think I'm going to have to go to that other one. Oh look, hang on. It's been simulated, so it doesn't matter. So, right, I'm going to go down there. I think I'm. Am I don't know. See, I can't fire in this training mission. So even if I change my. Right. Alright, let's just carry on going down. So I'm still getting shot. I mean, I probably would have played this back in the day if I had it. So this is the thing about flight simulators. If you've never played it before, it's really difficult to get into just like that. Especially if it's very, very complicated to play. But I think this one I would have played. I mean, graphics look alright. They look actually pretty good, actually. I mean, but at least with F-18 Interceptor, you could just get into a mission, you know. Yes, you had keyboard controls, but it was no way as complex. No way as complex. It was really good fun to play, that was, F-18 Interceptor. It even had another one called Fighter Bomber. That was good, because you could just go into it and, you know, it is a combat flight simulator. It just wasn't, it was, you know, it didn't have to be realistic, you know what I mean? You know, it's a simulator, it doesn't have to be realistic. You know, I just don't like things that are too realistic. It's a fucking computer game. Games are supposed to be fun to play. Right, so you can, I think you can use joystick to also, no you can't use joystick for some reason. Can't use mouse. So look at the map. Am I supposed to fly, go back to the base and land? Hey? I suppose this is why you need a manual for these type of games. Hang on, I can't... Hang on, what's wrong with my helicopter? I thought it says I can't get shot down. Right, let's just keep going there. Maybe I've got to land. Fucking hell. Right, let's get to the base. Right, I'm flying over the base, but I can't... For fuck's sake, am I flying too high? I'm flying over the base, but I can't see anything. Oh, for fuck's sake. Let's escape out of that. Let's go for another combat mission. Right. Duty. Just hang on a minute. Just the ticket for who don't worry about details like survival. Right, let's go for that. See what happens. You are cleared for training. Fly over. Eh? Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I didn't want to do that. Shit. Right, let's. Oh, fuck it. I'm committed now. Oh, bollocks. Come on. Right, let's escape out of that. So I went to the wrong setting. Right. Duty. Right. Good first flight. Right. Tougher. Desert. But it's hard to find. Right. Okay. Right. What seems more? Desert Jewels, prefer Russian built SAMs. Let's go for that. Let's just see what we can actually do. Right, okay, let's just go for it. Objective, you're a search and destroy. However, secondary object, right. Night mission, the wind, right, okay. Let's go for it. Do you know your call sign? If you don't, your own air defences will shoot. So what is my fucking call sign then? So this is the problem. And how do I activate my call sign? Right, so I'm already armed, so let's just continue. So this is stupid. How do I fucking... It doesn't say nothing on the fucking key list about my call sign. So I'm going to get shot regardless. That's a bit stupid. Yes, it might be real life, but we don't want a fucking computer game that has to be real life. Ugh. Well, at least I can take off, that's one thing. Right, let's take it up. So, So I'm going to get shot by my own people regardless, even though it's me taking off. But no, we've got to be realistic. Right, let's have a look at the map. Right, so let's do a... See? See, I'm being shot. Right, let's fuck this. Right, at least I can fire something. Right, let's, alright then. Yeah, fucking shit. You know. Oh well. Now, I obviously would have played this back in the day if I had it. But it's silly that. What is my call sign? It don't tell you. You can't. How am I supposed to know? Perhaps you need the manual. Read through the fucking manual. Fuck that. I mean, basically, people know when I do these reviews is what I personally think of the game. I mean, all I can say, it's okay. Ignore that. But you don't need everything to be so realistic all the time. You know, I'm glad there is an easier mode, but what the fuck's all the call sign about? That's a bit... Why can't I have the ability to turn that off? You know? So I can fly my missions without my own people blowing me to bits. You have landed very hard. Yeah, alright. Yeah, we didn't see... Once again, I did get a bit... I don't even think I achieved any more than I did achieve when I was playing F-16 Combat Pilot. Yeah. So it's probably another disappointing review here, actually, because I couldn't get very far on it. Yeah, I mean, it's all right, you know. It's just, why does everything have to be overly complicated? You know, I'm glad there is a mode that you can set it to a little bit easier, but why do I have to fucking have a call sign to fucking tell my own troops not to fucking shoot me? It's me, I've taken off in the helicopter. I don't need that realistically. Don't need all that realism. You know, it's a bit over the top. You know, just let me fucking take off and let me go and do my mission. Didn't have that in Interceptor and Fighter Bomber. I managed to get on with the game. Yeah, so it can be a little bit overly complicated. You don't need all that. If you want to put that in, yeah, put it in. But especially if it don't tell me what I've got to fucking do. Don't say that in any of the key commands that, oh, put in your call sign or anything like that so the fucking bastards don't shoot you. Yeah, I mean, it does look interesting, but it is an overly complicated game once again. Anyway, going to end this now. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, and goodbye.